All right, I'm making my way back to the pond I'm gonna fish, but I just came across this little creek with a deep hole. I thought I saw some fish in it, so, oh, hit it right away. Oh, that's a sunfish. As soon as I tossed my jig in, that is a beautiful, beautiful long-eared sunfish. Check out this beautiful long-eared sunfish that I just caught. Beautiful, beautiful mating colors on this guy. This is probably a male. And when these sunfish get into spawning mode, the males get some really beautiful colors on them. So he came out of this little hole in the creek and it hit my jig as soon as I tossed it out. So I'm sure there's some more in there, but beautiful fish right there. Let's see what else is lurking in here. I'm sure there's a few. Oh yeah, that's something different maybe? Yeah, what is this? Green sunfish. There's a few different species in there. That is pretty neat. Well, I just tossed my jig back in. Got this little green sunfish. It is a beautiful, beautiful little fish. We're gonna keep pushing to our main destination, which is a pond that hopefully has some fish in it. Well, we made it to our fishing destination, at least the main spot I wanted to try today. Big pond back in the woods. I'm gonna make my way down the shoreline a little bit. The water level is actually very high compared to what it normally is, so that's a good sign. Go down here, get to an open bank, and we'll try and start fishing. So I'm gonna take off my little twisty tail jig here that I was using to catch those little panfish in the creek. And gonna put the jig back and grab a bobber, and we'll probably go 18 inches above and adjust as needed. So we'll go a little bit more than that, probably like that, and we'll get our minnow. Perfect size right there. If there's some crappie in here, which I'm hoping there will be, they should slurp these minnows up just like that. I'm gonna try and cast off the end of this log that's laying here. Crappie love structure like this. If you guys are fishing for these crappie, look for areas with structure, and that can be bridges, docks, fallen trees, anything like that. A lot of grass on top, so I might be battling that today. If you guys can see, but there is a huge school of bluegill right here. Like a huge school. I'm gonna see if I can get a few of them to eat. Not with a minnow, but I'm gonna put my little twisty tail jig back on there. I didn't see any big ones, but I mean, there's probably 50 bluegill right there. They're sitting right on this bank right here. Looks like there's a bunch of sticks down in the water. I mean, like, look at all those bluegills, guys. If I had like little mealworm or like nightcrawler or something and put that on a hook, they'd probably destroy it. There are literally hundreds of bluegill right in front of me. I mean, all along here, and I cannot get them to bite. So I'm gonna keep pestering them with this little jig and hope one gets mad enough to just grab the tail and maybe get the hook in its mouth too. So I'm just gonna bounce it along these chewing sticks from the beaver here. Hope one picks it up. Man, they are just nipping the tail, but not willing to bite. Here, I haven't been able to find a crappie or a bass. All right, y'all, we are pulling up to spot number 2. This pond is much smaller, but it honestly looks a lot better than the other one. A lot less weeds. Water clarity is about the same. I see some small minnows swimming around. There's a bunch of frogs. And we're gonna throw some live minnows in here. Hopefully find some crappie. That is my main target today. Let's see if we can get one. Oh wow, look at the size of that snapping turtle. Big boy just swam off. Oh yeah. A few sunfish right here. Bunch of sunfish right here. Do the same thing down here. There's a fish. Finally got him. What do we have? Oh, it's a little crappie. That is the target species. Nice. Not the size we're after, but that is a black crappie. That is really neat. Well, it has taken me a while, but we finally got the target species. It's just a small little crappie. But hey, that is what I'm after. I've fished these ponds growing up as a kid, and there was always crappie and some bass in them. They've changed a lot over the years, so I just wanted to come back, try and do this at least once a year just to kind of see what the ponds are like. And that is a beautiful little black crappie. Beautiful little guy. So we're gonna see if there's some bigger ones in here, but first target species of the day is just a little guy. I see that there's some beds up in here, so maybe the crappie were spawning, or it could be bluegill or bass in this pond, but we're gonna let this guy go. I'm gonna cast down to where that guy was hanging out. Yeah, I just noticed there's beds all along the bank here. Let's throw out a live minnow. Why not? Man, there's some decent sunfish swimming in right there. But I got these minnows, I might as well use them, right? Let's cast him over into the strike zone. Drop him right next to this log right there. There we go. That's a crappie. Yes, sir. Number 2, about the same size. There's gotta be some nicer ones in here. Just a little guy. Yeah, these crappie really like these minnows. Since I live close to the Chesapeake Bay, it's not that hard to get them. There's one. Another crappie. Man, they are all about the same size. It's these little guys, which I'm fine with. They're beautiful fish. I would just like to catch some, you know, double digits, some 10, 11 inchers. Even some 12s and 13s would be nice. Gorgeous little fish. Off he goes. Seems to be a little stack of them over there. Yep, another one. There is a school of them over there. Maybe a little bit bigger? No. Oh yeah, that one's a little bit bigger, but wow, skinny fish. Real skinny fish. Cool. That is so neat. All right, just came around. See some more sunfish over here, but I'm hoping there's some crappie too. Oh, there we go. That's a little bit better one. Oh, and he got off. That was a little bit better crappie. Not an eater, but still better than the small dinks I was getting. There he is. Oh my gosh, and he got off again. This minnow might be toasted. Yeah, we're gonna go get a new minnow. All right, I just put on a new minnow. And it is a micro minnow, but I think these crappie are gonna inhale it. Oh, he's got it. There we go. There we go. That is a dark one too. Black crappie right there. They love these little minnows. Boom. Still no giants. But maybe one day he'll turn into a beast. I'm gonna send him back. Definitely a little school of them right here. It's interesting too because they were schooled up under a tree over there, and there was a stick coming out in the water, and they're schooled up right next to this stick. So they really like this structure. They're a schooling species. Usually if you find one, there's some others in the area, so really make sure you fish it thoroughly. That might be a problem if we hook one on that side, but we'll worry about that. Oh yeah. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Oh no, that's a good one too. Come on, fish. Come on, fish, come off. No, my freaking bobber came off. Dang it. Oh well, the pond gets that one and the fish. We'll go ahead and retie real quick. I haven't tried this tree to my right yet, but see if there's one sitting on it maybe. Oh. Oh yeah, that one feels better. Oh yeah, that's a better crappie. There we go. Yeah, that's a big one. That's a big one. That's a big one. That's a big fish. That's a big fish. Let's go. That is the size crappie I'm looking for. Not a giant, but hey, out of this little pond on the minnow, let's go. Small setup. Nice. That is a good fish right there. Get a picture of him. Now that is a better crappie. That's probably a 10-inch fish. That's what I'm after. There's a lot of little guys in here, but hey, we'll take that big fish right there. That is awesome. Out of this little pond, little secret honey hole. Let's go. Yeah, right there. He's got it. Oh, little guy. Might be a stack of them over there. Real skinny fish. There must not be a lot of bait in here. Wow. And we're gonna see if we can get on a crappie out there. That's where I caught that big one at. Be nice if there was a few others. Oh, there. One's got it. That one seems a little bit better, but not huge. Man, they're just stacked up out there. Boom, there we go. Oh, wow. That was quick. Right there. Little guy. Little guy. Small crappie. Hit a small minnow. Huh. That is a cool little fish. All right, let's try back in the danger zone again. If we get one, we're just gonna have to get him up top, up over the log. He's got it. Up top, up top, up top. There we go. Yeah. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Just a little guy. There he is. Come here. Oh no. I'm in the vine. I'm in the vine. I'm in the vine. Fish is gonna get off. Come on, get off of there. Get off of there. There we go. I don't know how my line didn't break right there. That is black crappie. Super, super neat. That is going to go ahead and wrap up today's video. It was a fun one exploring some of those ponds hidden back in the woods. Started out catching a few sunfish in that small creek, and then once I made my way back to the ponds, it took me a little bit, but I finally found some stacks of crappie. Most of the fish were on the smaller side, but I did get that one that was very nice. So that was a good way to cap off the day. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Leave me a comment. Do you guys crappie fish? What's your preferred way to do it? Do you use live bait? Do you use jigs? Thanks again for watching, and make sure to tune back in for the next episode of The Water's Edge.